Welcome and good morning, and I said it wrong. Welcome and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing in a special podcast. We have your host Alfred Mondre. I'm currently doing this solo because my co-host he just didn't feel like being productive today. So me, of course, the kids want to get to a bag every day, so I opted to do it solo. You feel me? We don't have any special guests at the moment. But I currently just wanted to speak on a little topic that was brought up to me earlier today, and I just wanted to give my input on it. All right, so the topic at hand is can I get a drum roll? Can I get a simping? Okay, so I don't know. Simping it's not bad, nor is it good. It's like a neutral setting, Depends on where you go with it, you know what I'm saying? Simping isn't wrong to a degree, you know what I'm saying? So, what I mean by that is you can definitely go left field with this, you know what I mean? It's like when you watching, you know what I'm saying, when you watching them naughty videos, you know what I'm saying? You watching them naughty videos. You don't want to tell your mom, you don't want to tell your people that you're watching it. You don't want nobody knowing. So you go in your room, close the door, you know what I'm saying? You saying you get the lotion. Or you saying you freehand it, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I freehand. But you know what I'm saying, you go in your room, you do what you gotta do. I'm saying you whip your thing on, you know what I'm saying? You ready, you know what I'm saying? And you just like got your ear to the door in case somebody, you know what I'm saying, walking up the steps, about to come in your room, about to tell you come eat or something. You know what I'm saying? You find a perfect video, and you hammering out. You hammering out. So ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong. It's natural. You are a growing young man or a growing young lady. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. It's proprietary. It's proprietary. You have to do it. It's in your natural urges. You are, what is it? I forgot what it's called. You are a young person. You are young. And it's an urge, you have to do it. So you know what I'm saying, you get the perfect video, and you whap that thing out, and you just keep doing it, and you keep going. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. And then boom, somehow you got too much into it. Then your mom's at your door. She's like, "What you doing in there? It's super quiet." She just bangs through. She opens through the door. She see you with your wang in your hand. Oh man, you caught. Now it's definitely bad for you. You know what I'm saying? What you did wasn't bad. But now, it's going to get bad for you because Pops is on his way home. Oh man, you's in trouble. You's in trouble, yes sir. Well, that's what I'm saying about simping. Simping is not wrong, but it can be bad in a degree. It depends on what you do and how you take it. You understand what I'm saying? So, what I say about simping is you need to rethink your decisions. No one needs to go into a relationship thinking, oh, well, I need to buy her all the latest new stuff. I need to buy her this, that, and the third just so I can keep her. That's a simp, and that's bad simping. You do not want to be on the edge of your seat trying to work every dollar, spend every penny on this girl that you just met 2 weeks ago. You understand what I'm saying? If she's constantly asking you for money, you need to make the conscious decision in your head to say, you know what? This girl always asks me for money. She never wants to go anywhere, never wants to do anything. Every time I ask her to go out, she ghosts me. And then she'll text me, good morning, oh, I didn't see it till the next day. You have to make the conscious decision to say, you know what? I really don't feel like you're being too studious to my time. I really feel like you're just using me for my money. And you don't have to tell her that personally, but this is just a thought in your head where you have to make this conscious decision where you have to think, well, I may not be making the right decision, but I need to think more rationally about what I can do, what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to fix this situation moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Moving forward with your choices. You have to move way slower with your choices, man. Think slow. Like if you gotta be Oscar the Snail, You just gonna have to be Oscar the Snail, bro. You don't have to be Turbo. Not to be Turbo the Snail. You can be Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Oscar, ain't no wrong with Oscar. He was a dope character. Who's calling? I keep getting a random call from this drone that I don't want to talk to. She mad, but anyway. A simp would have answered that call. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no simp. So, like I said, move slow with your choices. You know what I'm saying? You are 1 year into your relationship. You're 1 year in your relationship. That does not mean you have to move in with her. It doesn't. It doesn't mean you have to move in with her. Move slow with your choices. You can stay with your mom. You can stay with your pop. Do what you gotta do. If you need help paying the bills, there's somebody to help you. It gotta be. Or you need to look more into, you know what I'm saying, your financial records and get to a better situation. But you don't need to immediately move into with your female. Because as soon as she's on that lease, it is do or die now. You understand what I'm saying? Now your name and her name's on that lease. And she has control to kick your dumb ass out whenever she wants to. You don't want this. You don't want this behind you. Because say she gets a conscious decision to not want to be with you anymore. Now you are homeless. You understand what I'm saying? You are homeless now. Because you ain't going to beat that girl up. You're not going to beat that girl up. If you subscribe to me, and if you have subscribed to this channel, and you beat up women, you should unsubscribe, and you should leave immediately. But, like I said, you're not going to beat that girl up. You ain't going to do nothing to her. You're going to leave. That girl, she's going to do whatever she wants to do in that house. Your name is on the lease now. It's a horrible situation. Granted, you didn't make the smart decision. You didn't move slower with your choices. You moving so fast, you don't see what's happening behind you. It don't even have to be behind you. It can be happening right in front of your face, and you literally just chose to ignore it because you were being too much of a simp to realize that your life is not moving the way that it's not moving as fast as you want it to be. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm moving up with it. Like I said, moving slow with your choices. You want to develop. You understand? Develop slowly. Gain slowly. Process slowly. Everything is slow. You do not have to make very harsh and conscious decisions immediately. You don't. That's not required of you. You are a growing person. You're a growing individual. You don't need to make drastic, radical decisions immediately in your life. You are, say you're 20, 21, 22, whatever. You are young and you are able. You are willing, you are capable of gaining the mobility to do what you want to freely in said amount of time. You don't need to connect yourself with somebody immediately. You can be independent while you're in a relationship. And that's what people don't understand. You can be independent in a relationship. I'm about to say this again. I'm Dr. Umar Johnson today. You can be independent in a relationship. And that's what people fail to realize. You do not have to give your entire life away to somebody that you're not married to. You don't. You think it's the end of the world if she doesn't agree with you. That's not true. You do not have to do this. You don't have to move forward with her immediately. That's just being straight up with you. I'm sorry. If you don't like it and you feel like, oh, he's just talking bullshit, I mean, granted, the proof is in the pudding. I've seen many of my uncles. I've seen many of my friends. I've seen many of my family members and just people around me go through this bad decision making where they choose to live with a female, and then the female says, you know what, I really don't want to do this no more, and now they're stuck in the shit, and they're stuck at my house, or they stuck at somebody else's house, or they stuck in a hotel, and they need help. You don't want to be in that position. Also, I'm trying to think of more scenarios where you could just move slower. A car. So you want to get a car. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the funds for it. But every time you're around her, she keep talking about, oh, that's a nice car. Oh, that's a nice new car he got. Oh, that's crazy. I always liked it, that car right there. Oh, that's crazy how we always on the bus, and I just like, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever have any money to to get on the bus. Listen, dude. Listen. You, like I said, you are willing and able to get to where you want to in life. You do not have to spend your entire bag on a car because that girl in your life keeps telling you that she don't want to be on the bus no more. If she can't get you while you low, there's no point in being with her from the jump. That's real talk. You do not have to be with somebody that's not going to allow you to progress at your pace. If you need to, like I said, you need to go Oscar the Snail, that's what you have to do to progress in life. And 9 times out of 10, this relationship you're in is not going to last. It's not going to make the test of time. It's just not. You think, oh my God, I'm going to marry her. You're not. You're not going to marry that girl. I promise you, you're not. Your first girlfriend is not going to be the one you marry. And if it is, it's going to be the first one you divorce. And it's a waste of time. Not only is it a waste of time, but you move too fast with your decisions, and now you're regretting them. You put a down payment on that car. You paying for that car monthly. You're paying $350, $250, $150 every month for that brand new car you just bought. Guess what? She not putting no gas in that car. She's not putting no gas in that car saying, oh, well, you took me out today, let me pay for the gas. No, she's not doing that. You are a grown-ass man. You want to take a female out, you're going to have to pay. That's more money out of their pocket. You understand what I'm saying? You want to take, let's say you just want to cruise, you just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? You just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? She just openly offer like to go somewhere. She's not gonna pay for that. You wanna go outside to a dinner date? She's not paying for that. She's not paying your gas. She's not paying none of that. She's gonna go home to wherever she's going, and she's not gonna pay for nothing you just put your hard time into. You understand what I'm saying? So move a lot slower. You don't have to be a speed demon all the time when you get in a relationship. You have the ability to gain while you're waiting. You like that girl? Wait. If you don't feel like you're in the position where you want to be in life right now, and that girl is just not there yet, you don't have to pursue her immediately. You can wait. That girl's going to be single in the next 4 to 5 years. That girl's going to be single in the next 2-3 months. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't have to always rush forward with pursuing a relationship. You don't have to do that. You can just be regular, jolly. You can be a regular old Joe until you get to the position where you want to be in life. And if she can't accept that, then you really shouldn't be with her. But I'm saying, moving forward with that. Next topic. If she legally isn't your wife, nothing is required of you. You are not required to spend your entire life with that girl. You aren't. If you are not married to her, you don't owe her anything. Stop letting these social media pages and the blogs let you believe that if you're not buying her a Birkin bag or you're not buying her all the latest stuff when she want it, that you're a shitty boyfriend. That's not the case. That will never be the case. We are human beings. We are required to get things for ourselves. We are required to help our loved ones. Well, it's not a requirement, but me personally, it's saying it is a requirement for me. I like to help my loved ones out when I can. But, like I said, you are not required to give that girl anything that you don't feel like she deserves. If you just want the cheeks, then do what you gotta do for the cheeks. You don't have to drop no bag on no girl for the cheeks. I promise you. I done been through at least 15 of them I ain't spent a dime on. You understand? So you don't have to spend any money on any female. You don't. It's not a requirement from you. And if you feel like it is, then you're a level of the simp that I just can't follow. You understand? Moving forward with that, OnlyFans. So I'm seeing more and more dudes paying for OnlyFans, and these females coming out of the woodworks with like, oh, I made 15,000 my first week, or I made 1,000, 2,000, 15,000. I bought a Hellcat my first week. My first week on OnlyFans. You guys gotta stop. I would never judge a man by what he pays for with his money because it's your money. But you guys gotta stop. It's getting like it's unhealthy at this point. You are paying for stuff that you don't gain from. You understand what I'm saying? You giving this girl $50 for a picture when you could have just went out, found you a girl, didn't have to pay a dime for her. Sorry, you didn't have to pay a dime for her, and yet you're paying $50 for a picture, for a video, for her to text you back. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You know, if you feel like it's your priority as a man to help fund this girl's not so much education, then I mean, all power to you. You want to be a nice guy and pay for that girl's tuition, which is not really going to her tuition. It's probably going to, whatever she's going to spend her money on for the rest of the week. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, simping comes to a degree. If that's what you aspire to do, go ahead and do it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If you want to just, you got money like that, and you just want to give this random girl you found on the internet all your money because that's just something that you aspire to do, go ahead and do it. That's fine with me. Like I said, I'll never judge a man by what he pays for with his money. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't have it, and not even if you don't have it, but just like in general, you just shouldn't be paying for entertainment that's only on your phone. I don't see how that makes sense in some of you people's minds, where you can pay for entertainment on your phone. Like Netflix was it like $14.95. Like, you have weeks, months, damn near years worth of movies to watch, entertainment to watch freely. You don't have to pay anything else after that month. That month you pay $14.95 and that is it. You do not have to pay anything else. Why are you paying this girl $50 to see a picture that's going to last you 20 seconds? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, people just need to slow down with their decision making again. Like, it's not gaining you anything. You're not progressing like this. This is why women feel so freely doing whatever the fuck they want to men, because it's simple niggas like you, or not you, but whoever is out there paying. It's simple people like you that's allowing them to say, you know what? I mean, my man I deserve to be blase. I deserve to be put a bag spent on me. And you haven't really made any real progress in your life besides showing your vagina to people online. I don't understand that. It's not gaining any progress in my mind, and I don't like that. But like I said, if that's what you aspire to do, to just pay random women you never met on the internet, all power to you, man. You are a true soldier. But while we're on the topic of money spending, let's talk about money spending. So let's say you get a check. Your check is $800 to $1,000 every month. There's no reason why your bank account should say 1532 at the end of the week, and you just made 1,000. You need to be responsible with your money. Not only that, but you need to be responsible in general. Why are you putting all your money into a girl, and it's like you're not gaining anything from this. You're really not, because this girl can leave you at the drop of a dime. Now, what would you do about it? You can't really do anything. You can't ask her for the money back, because she ain't definitely not giving it to you. You can't ask her for your products back. Whatever you bought her, you can't ask for it back because it's already been spent. So you gotta realize, you gotta look at it at a clearer angle. Like, do you really need to spend all your money on somebody that's not promised to be with you for the rest of your life? No, it's not promised. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But I don't know. Like I said, it's to a degree. So you have it. There's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Do whatever you want to do. But if you coming out of the pocket, you coming out of pocket with $15 in, and you just made 1,000 after busting your ass all week, you probably didn't even make what you was really supposed to make because you been called out. Because she said, "Oh, my leg hurts and I just don't feel like walking to my job." So you picked her up and you carried her to work. You missed your job to go carry her to work. That's simple. You don't need to be doing this. You don't. It's just not. It's not beneficial to your life where you need to be doing this kind of stuff. But moving forward with that, people around you. So like I said, the people around you, your family, your friends, whatever, whoever is near you, next to you, or in your vicinity, in your life, and that really care about you, putting that person first after years and months of constantly being by your side and having your back, and just always being there for you. I really don't think that's a plausible excuse to say, my girlfriend said that I just shouldn't do it, so I ain't gonna be chilling with y'all today. I mean, if it was your choice, go ahead, bro. Don't even worry about it. But you telling me you can't go outside because your girlfriend said you can't? And I've been your boy for how long? Your entire life? You telling me you can't hang with me for this one time of the month? An entire month you can't hang with me because she said you can't go outside? You need to rethink your life and what you gonna do moving forward, because she clearly runs it. But anyway, like I said, you can't be putting people in, and not. I would never tell people, don't allow people to gain importance in your life. I'm never gonna say that. I'm saying if somebody's important to you, all power to you. You said if that person's important to you, let it be so. But your decision making from then on is not as fractured as you think it is, because now you're not allowing the people that actually put out time for you to actually enjoy that time, because you're too busy putting them to the side to be put on a pedestal, to put someone else on a pedestal, and I don't think that's right. Granted, some friends just aren't the best friends, and you have an excuse to not be around them. Cool. But if you want to do something, and your girl says, I really don't feel like you should be going outside, who the fuck is she to tell you what you can and cannot do with your life? Who the fuck is she? It's not your fucking mom. That is not your fucking mom. She don't own you. She is not your wife. So like I said, legally she's not your wife. So why does she have so much hold over your life? You need to reevaluate your life, because you clearly don't run shit in it. But moving forward with that, family. Like I said, family, friends. Your family member needs you at an important time, and you just completely ignore them because your girlfriend needed a hoagie sandwich, from the dollar store and you just completely ignored your family member because you're saying your girlfriend's important, and if you don't do it, she says immediately your relationship not gonna last. I think that's pretty simple. If let's put this boundary down immediately. Let's leave this here for future references. If you are in a relationship and you are constantly at the point where you could break up because that said person doesn't agree with what you're currently doing, that is not a relationship. That is a dictatorship. You're not with that person. You're not with that person. She is owning you, and you are currently being bitch made. You need to reevaluate your life and get away from her, because you currently you don't know what to do with your life. So someone else needs to financially plan it for you. Yeah, it pisses me off talking about that kind of stuff. But like I said, if you are currently at the brink of a relationship currently being over because this person just isn't feeling your attitude today, or just isn't feeling how you're feeling today, you need to leave immediately, because that person is not good for you. That is toxic behavior, and we don't allow that kind of stuff. We won't allow it. No, it's 2021. You need to be the owner of your entire. You need to be the owner of your life and how you run it. But whatever you were saying, a simp is gonna be like, oh, he's just a hater. He doesn't have anybody to love in his life. That's why he's talking like that. I mean, you're talking to a guy that hit 7 bitches in a week, and they all work on the same day. You understand? They all work on individual days. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to tell me that I don't know what to do with a female, or I haven't been in the vicinity to be emotionally attached to a female, I mean, I've been in a relationship. I've been in 2 different relationships that lasted over a year. So I mean, I know what the meaning of being in love is, or at least the younger generation is. So I know what it feels like, and I know what a simp looks like, because I've done it before. So you could take that bullshit to South Dakota, because we clearly don't live over there. Yeah, like I said, if you're in a relationship and you don't own your own body, you need to leave, because that person is clearly Joseph Stalin with a mask on. You don't run your life. She does. And you need to get out of there immediately. But moving forward, responsibilities. You need to work on yourself. I feel like a lot of people, they put their responsibilities to the side because their girlfriend wasn't feeling well today. So you had to go buy her some soup. But you know that last $5 in your account was going to pay for the bills. So now you're shit out of luck with the bills. You got to ask your homeboy to spot your extra $15, so you can have somewhere to stay tonight, so your house don't. So your place don't get fucking. You don't get evicted out of your spot. You understand what I'm saying? So responsibilities is a big factor in simping, because I feel like a lot of simps, they just won't accept the fact that you don't have to do it. You don't have to drop a bag on her, because it's not your requirement. You are a grown-ass person, and you just don't have to do it. And I say her, when granted there could be females listening, and like I said, the females, hopefully you get to the understanding where you see your man as being, you know what I'm saying, he's being powering over you. You need to understand that you are not in a good situation. To the females, you don't have to be accepting of whatever said person feels. You can be the bigger person. You can be a better person. You don't have to always accept to what someone else says you need to do. That's a step in growth. I feel like a lot of people refuse growth because their partner isn't with it. And that's a horrible idea. I feel like that's just horrible. Like, why would you allow somebody, why would you allow the person that you with to not move forward with their life? That's some narcissistic shit, that you won't allow the person that you like or you want to be with to prosper in their life because you want them to buy you stuff. That's very narcissistic. But that's also a simp mentality, where a simp will say, well, I just choose not to do it. Well, you also choose not to live properly. I mean, wouldn't you think you're going to die soon if that's how you think? Like, if you just choose to you choose to be under, how do I say this without seeming like a horrible person? If you choose to say, I feel this lump on my body, and listen, I do feel like I'm just not the same person I am. I don't have the same energy. You should probably go to the fucking doctor, you dumbass idiot. Why would you continue moving forward with your life? Why would you continue being unhealthy because your girlfriend wants you to do something? I don't see how you can just accept that. Like, oh, my girl said she wanted a cheese egg sandwich, and I do have to be to work in 5 minutes. But she said that if I don't get it for her, my relationship is going to be over. So I got to do it. Your responsibilities, your priorities are goofed. I don't understand what you're doing with your life. You clearly don't run it. You understand what I'm saying? You have to think more prosperously as a grown person. That some of these things just don't apply. You do not have to do some of this stuff, and you do it anyway. And that makes you feel like more of a man. That makes you feel like, oh, well, I got my girlfriend everything she wanted, and now I feel like I'm a better boyfriend. You are not a better boyfriend. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You didn't gain anything. She will leave you in the next 3 to 4 months, and guess what? Guess what? You spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on that girl. Oh, she bought you a hoodie. Oh, she got you a sandwich. Oh, that's crazy. You didn't gain anything, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You feel like you gained and you didn't. I'm being real with you. You just didn't. And I can't tell you any other way than currently that you need to revitalize what you do with your life. But moving forward, your future. Please do not set up your entire future plans for somebody that is not promised to be there. Please don't do it. Don't be one of those guys. Don't be one of those girls. Just don't be that person altogether. It's not this one topic I don't know if I'm going to really be able to get to, because this topic is the one that burns me the most. Do not set up your entire life to be with somebody that may or may not be there in the future. Please do not do that. Please. It's not going to work out. And you know why it's not going to work out? It's not going to work out for that current reason. For that specific reason that I just mentioned. You are setting up your future for somebody that's not promised to be there. That person will leave you for that specific reason, that very reason, because you chose to give up on all the things you found important in life. You wanted to be this when you wanted to grow up. So all you've been talking about since you was a kid. You want to be this when you got out of high school. That's all you've been talking about since you got out of high school. And then you throw it all away because your girlfriend said, we don't go to the same school, so I don't like that. Huh? Are you gay? You must be gay. Because you refuse. You refuse to do anything straight. It burns me. Like, it really does. You people can be proper. people can be simps. There's nothing wrong with being a simp. Nothing wrong with it. But to a degree. Like I said, you don't have to spend any money on a girl that's not promised to you. You want to take her out to dinner, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with taking a girl out. You want to spend your whole life with her, it's just fine. Nothing wrong with dreaming big. But you going out of the ordinary to say, you know what, I'm going to make this a thing to where now, even though she is not currently moving forward with her life, she's moving forward and you're not. Do you understand that? You are not gaining, but she is, and you don't see the problem with that. That's a problem to me, because all my subscribers need to know that if you want to be a better person, you can be. Granted, not everybody, wants to be a better person. Some people like being a simp, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, you want to be a simp, that's cool. All power to you, young man. You're saying do you. And the same token, to the people that don't feel like they're a simp, you are doing all the things I do. Ooh, sorry, I don't. If you are doing all the things I just named, you are a simp, and you're not the good one. I'm sorry, you're just not. You're not the good kind. You need to rethink your life, because, you don't run it. But, like I said, something's not wrong. If you don't want to pay for her drink, if you don't want to pay for her food on your first date, you are not required to. If she can't pay for it, be a gentleman. You pay for it, and you never talk to her again. That's only if you choose to. I'm not saying it's a priority, but if that's what you choose to do, then go ahead. But like I said, people need to understand that you don't have to give your whole life away to somebody that's not promised. You just don't. But I think that's about it that I touched on. So we're going to wrap it up. And now we wrap it up. I appreciate everyone for coming out. If you made it this far, just know you are a mega level gay mirror. Yes, sir. Bringing a brand new podcast every Monday and Thursday. I apologize for missing Monday. My co-host, I guess he just refused to do anything with his life. I really don't know. But appreciate it. Stay forward. I appreciate it. Good future, and like and subscribe if you made it this far. And I will tag all of our individual YouTubes down below. Thank you, and goodbye.